Same corner, same time, stadium. Miguel, we back at it with a pop-up show. We have a commit, elite commit at the wide receiver position. Four-star receiver Jerrae Hawkins out of IMG. The G is for Gators for sure these days. We pull back up and get a speedster. We spoke about it on our show this week that aired earlier today. If you haven't checked that out, check it out. But the 5'9", 5'10" speedster, originally out of West Virginia, commits to Billy Napier and the staff. We have a slot wide receiver that can stretch the field, can run some jet sweeps. No more Xavier Henderson and guys that don't supposed to run that jet sweep running it. Now we got explosive playmakers that can score from anywhere on the field. What do you guys just take on Jarrae? Just scratching the field on every highlight if you're watching on YouTube here. What do you guys just take on Jarrae Tank, No Limit Soldier, Tank Hawkins out of West Virginia?
Yeah, no.
Go
Go ahead, Nick.
ahead, Dan.
No, I was just going to say, great player.
Mm-hmm.
Speedy, a 10-2, 10-3 guy in the 100. I think somebody said that he has a 4.2, 540. I don't believe it's actually a 4.25, but if it's clocking somewhere near that by hand, that's fast enough for me. It's probably like a high 4.3, low 4.4 guy. But speedy, shifty, played multiple sides of the ball. Plays offense, plays defense, good closing speed, seems to have good instinct. Obviously, he's going to play wide receiver for the Gators, but him playing defense, him understanding coverages, and him hopefully being able to break up or break down field on plays is going to be a huge addition for the Gators. They had a lot of tall wide receivers, a lot of with trees, I think we called them for years. Florida's now going at getting Aiden Mizell, getting Eugene Wilson last year, getting these fast guys, getting Jerrae Hawkins. Great get for the Florida Gators and Billy Gonzalez.
I think that's the mold right now, right? There would be Trey, and I think that's where you project him in the slot, a guy who can possibly take those screens. I mean, Florida kind of looked crazy the way that they were throwing screens to people and who they had at times the last couple of years. I think Eugene Wilson, Ricky Pearsall, and Tank are guys that can play that role for Florida, that slot receiver, get them on special teams as well, get the ball in their hands. Shout out to Harrison. Speed in space.
Yeah, one time for the speed in space. His recruitment came down to us in Penn State. Originally, he was supposed to decide on the 26th, push that decision back to July 1st, which would have been Saturday. He takes his visit to Penn State this weekend. Penn State just took 3 receivers. He must not have seen or heard, got his answers. Counting on this official visit to Penn State this weekend. So a great haul on the Monday, closing out June in strong fashions. I like that you're pairing him with Eugene Wilson at the slot. No rushing, putting him on the field early. He is a slender kid. I would like to see, get in the weight room for a year before he started getting like high snap counts. But overall, really good get. I think we should shut it down at the slot position. We'll see how it all plays out with Tawaski Abrams, the slot receiver that's committed to Florida State right now. We had him on a visit as well. I know there's some interest in him. I would like to see us just go out there more receivers that's above 6 foot that can play outside for the rest of this cycle. And then if we get one more guy like that and then wait for see what JoJo Trader does. And also Jeremiah Smith, we don't know if he's going to flip or not, but he's playing the game a little bit. But you can just save a spot for those guys as a +1. And right now, the receiver room, if you can flip Chance Robinson, who I feel good on as well, a very good haul. Back-to-back classes, elite prospect. You get a wide variety of route running, size, speed, versatile room. You're not getting that same guy over and over again like the last regime. Great get by the staff.
Yeah, Soak, I think you just nailed it right there with getting a different type of person, not just the same. Goes for 1,127 yards as a junior. Does have 14 touchdowns as well. He is added to the wide receiver group of Isaiah Williams from Carrollwood Day in Zephyr Hills, Florida. Florida will probably look to add anywhere between 1 to 2 more wide receivers in this class. Gators right now sit number 3 overall in the On3 recruiting rankings, number 2 class in the SEC. So bang up job by Billy Napier, Billy Gonzalez, and the rest of this staff. What a month of June for the Florida Gators recruiting.
For sure. Caleb Odom is another guy. I know he's listed as a tight end, but we're recruiting him at receiver. Just another guy with size. I wouldn't mind adding to this room. And if we do want to go maybe slide, what's the BJ Bussey kid out of Texas? I think he's Oklahoma, Texas lean. But he has a relationship with DJ Lagway. We get him on campus, get some momentum going with him. But you could get a little picky with that last spot if you could close out the summer with Chance to add to this room. Chance Robinson, the guy that's currently committed to Miami. And then you just get a little picky and see who we can close on at the end. But gotta love the momentum. Everybody that panicked about wide receiver recruiting was just hitting the panic button a little too early. I don't expect us to ever scrug at recruiting that position with Billy Napier at the helm.
Absolutely. Well, gentlemen, another get for the Gators. What a month of recruiting, probably the best month of Florida Gators football recruiting of all time.
Absolutely. Can't complain one bit about the haul, man. Kick your feet up. Great day to be a Gator. We're going to see if we get this baseball win.
Congratulations, Jerrae.